How to create a sales page for your online course. If you have an online course that you want to sell and you want to create a page where people can buy it, I will share with you in this video step by step how you can do exactly just that. The things I'm going to share with you are the things that I've been doing over the last 7 years. Some of my sales page have made more than hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales for my online courses. And so I will be sharing with you what's working for me and the things that I've been doing and basically how you can create a sales page for your course. So it's like a 13 steps to create your online page. I will be covering what exactly you should write on your page. I will not showing in this video a tutorial to actually build it on software like ClickFunnels or WordPress or anything like that. But I will sharing with you guys the things that you absolutely need to write on your sales page if you want to convert your followers, your web visitor into actual customer that buy your online courses. So here are the 13 steps, and so let's dive right into it. The first thing that you're going to want to have on your sales page is a good headline. The headline is basically there to make people want to read the sales page. The goal of the headline is not to sell the course, but to make people want to actually read the full page, and they will be sold once they read the full page. So a good way to write a convincing headline could be how to do X without Y. For example, how to lose weight without going to the gym. Or it could be like, if you want to start a business, it's basically like how to start an e-commerce business without doing Facebook ads. So find the main goal that they have and the main thing that prevents them from reaching this goal, and try to find a way to create a method or a course that allows them to have the end result that they want without having this main obstacle that they are facing. It could also be something like the new way of doing X. That works really well in niches that are a bit saturated, where there are a lot of people selling online courses. If you can find a new way to have the end result that they're looking for, you can create a course around that, and it could be a good headline because people, they read the headline and they're like, okay, what is the new way of doing things? Did things change? Do we have to do it another way? So that's a good thing. Another straightforward one is how to get to XXX in X amount of days. So for example, how to get to a six-figure business within the next 90 days, how to get a six-pack in 90 days, or how to get some result and be specific on the time that it will take them. And usually the time frame that you promise is how long your course lasts. For example, if it's like a 7 weeks course, it could be like how to get a six-pack in 49 days. It could be also X amount of steps to get to this result in that amount of day. For example, one of my courses is 7 steps to becoming a pro producer or in the music production, and so that's something. Talk about what they want the most, be specific, and have some curiosity. So when you're writing your headline, you need to think about what is it that they want the most, what is the end result. For example, if you create a course about losing weight, you shouldn't only talk about losing weight, but what is going to bring to them. For example, they will be more healthy, or they will have more confidence. For example, like how to lose weight and get a six-pack to have confidence at the beach. That's really specific. That might be the best headline, but I think you get the overall picture here, where it's like, as the example I'm showing you just down below, a course that I created about dropshipping, how to start a profitable dropshipping business and make your first $100,000 on Shopify. The step-by-step method to go from $0 to $1,000 per day with dropshipping and become financially free, because people, yes, they want to start a dropshipping business in this situation, but they also want to make money and be financially free. So you need to include all of these elements in your headline. So the goal of the headline is really to make people want to read the full page and be like, oh, okay, this sounds interesting. I'm going to read the page or watch the sales video and see what is this all about. So you shouldn't say in your headline that it's a course or anything like that. Like, you don't want to be like, here's my new course, or here's the new course to do that. Because people, if they're coming from your social media, from your newsletter, from ads or whatever, and they don't know it's going to be a course, it's best not to tell them on the top of the page, because they will discover it in the sales page later on. If you are upfront on your sales page and you say, oh, this is a course, a lot of people will not bother reading the page, and so even if they might have been interested, they will not be able to see what are the benefits of the course and stuff like that. So don't put a big price at the top, or something that say it's a course. Just make it as news article or like some blog post or whatever. And I think that you should actually share some things that are valuable on your sales page. So it's not just like a sales script or sales. You should also give some inspiration. You should also give some tips now and then, without giving like a lot of knowledge on the sales page, because that's not the point of a sales page. But at least show stuff that shows them that you know what you're talking about, and reframe their mind. I will share with you more about that. The second thing that you want to include on your sales page is basically the first part of the sales page, will be something like calling out your audience. So you can start by asking questions like, do you have these problems, or do you even sometimes face these challenges? Maybe you don't know how to do X, Y, Z, and do you sometimes feel frustrated when this happens? Let's find an example here about weight loss, because it's quite a broad subject that everybody kind of knows about. Have you ever struggled keeping track of your food, and maybe you don't even know how to shop for groceries properly? And do you feel frustrated when you go on the beach and you're a bit ashamed to take your shirt off because you have a lot of belly fat? And maybe you don't know exactly how to exercise and have a proper workout routine, and you don't know what kind of food to eat in order to lose weight. You know what I'm getting? It's like talking about their problem, what they are facing, because what is going to happen when people that are your target customer are going to read this? They will identify with what you're saying, and they will know that you understand them. And in order for them to buy your course, your product, your service, your solution to their problem, they need to feel understood. And so when they read your sales page, they need to feel like, oh, this guy understands me, he can help me because he understands what I'm going through. Okay, so you need to be specific about this. It really depends on your niche, but you need to talk about the main problem, the frustrations that they have, and the things that they are struggling with. So when they read the page, they feel like, oh, okay, these guys they really understand me. And so it could be like 3 to 10 questions. Don't just be like, do you have this problem? Do you have this problem? You can, change a bit the angle. Like, maybe you don't know how to do that, and this creates this feeling for you. Or do you sometimes feel that, or are you frustrated by stuff like that? Third, you have to explain that you were in the same situation as them. I mean, if it's true, obviously you don't want to be lying on your sales page. But most of the time, if you create a course and it solves a problem, at some point you were having this problem and then you found out the solution, and so you want to explain them that you had the same problem as them, so they can relate, and there's some trust and connection that will build with your following. So after having asked those questions, do you have this problem, you can say something like, it's normal, I was in the same situation as you. When I first started in this niche, I was having this problem, and this was really frustrating because I really wanted to achieve this result that they are also looking to achieve. Explain kind of your story, do some storytelling, saying that you were in this situation, having these type of problems. Be specific, and then how you found the solution, and also what did that solution change for you. You need to inspire them and show them that you were in the same situation as them, and by finding this solution, you were able to get that result, and that should be really inspiring for them. For example, my first business was in the music production. I was helping people create music on their computer, so I've been selling online courses in that niche, for example. And so one of my sales page says something like, when I first started to make music, I didn't know how to make a melody. I didn't know how to mix and master my music, and so it didn't sound right, and it was really frustrating because I wanted to become a professional music producer. But then I met this guy that taught me this method on how to make your music sound right, and this really changed a lot for me because I was able to sell my music, and afterwards, being able to make a living from music. And so it really changed my life, and I had the same problem as you. Okay, I hope you get the point. Now, the fourth thing is you need to talk about the solution to the problem. It's even better if you have a unique mechanism. You have to explain why most solutions don't work. For example, you have to explain, because if people are on your sales page, chances are they've already tried other solutions, they've already look at other courses, at other YouTube channels that talk about the same thing, and you need to explain why what other people are saying is not working, and reframe the way of seeing the problem. For example, people might say like, let's say in the weight loss niche, right? Most people will tell you to just like have a really restrictive diet and not eat anything, like eat 1000 calories a day and do 5 hours of cardio per week, for example. But this is not true, because if you eat like 1000 calories per day and you need actually 2000, your metabolism will slow down and you will end up consuming less calories, and so have a smaller calorie deficit, and so you will basically ruin your metabolism. Whereas if you just eat the same amount of calories but more protein, then it will make your body burn more calories. I mean, I'm getting a bit technical because I'm currently I've been losing 20 kilos over the last few months, so I know what I'm talking about in that subject. But I mean, you need to find what is the thing that most people talk about and why this is not working, and what can you do to change that, right? So reframing, changing people's belief about something and show them the new way. For example, in the dropshipping, let's talk about dropshipping because I've been doing some dropshipping. I can really, give a relevant example. A lot of people talk about creating a brand. You need to create a brand and buy inventory and pay those influencers to start making content for you and invest all of this money, right? And this doesn't work because you cannot really be sure if a product is going to work unless you test it. Now, if you spend thousands of dollars and weeks on creating a pretty website and buying inventory and stuff like that, and then it doesn't work, that's a big problem. So the new way of doing it is just to test a product using online methods and finding videos of your product online, and then once that works, you can improve down the line. So show them the new way. If things have changed, if there's a new way of doing things, you need to tell them, okay, in this niche, if you want to have this result, the things are not working anymore. A lot of things have changed over the last few months, and I want to share with you guys what is working right now. What is the new way of doing X, Y, Z and having X result? You need to sell them on the solution, not on the course itself. You need to convince them that your mechanism, it's what you're selling actually. You're not selling the course. You need to tell them, okay, you have this problem and this are the challenges that you faces. This is the solution. The solution is to do things that way instead of that old way, right? When you're selling the new way, you need to convince them that your solution, when I mean solution, is like the way that you're going to teach them to do stuff, your approach to things, right? You need to sell them on that and not selling the course itself on the sales page. Because if you convince them that they should do this stuff, I mean, for example, let's say in my niche, right? I could, most coaches talk about doing Facebook ads to grow their coaching business, and I could create a course saying like, oh, the new way of doing things is actually to do YouTube videos to get coaching clients, right? And so on my sales page, I'm not going to sell my course about YouTube video. I'm going to sell them on the fact that they should focus on doing YouTube videos instead of Facebook ads, because if they are convinced that they should do YouTube videos, they will be more likely to buy my course. So long story cut short, convince them on the solution, the thing that you are preaching, and not the actual course itself. Number 5, you want to introduce your course. At this point in the sales page or in the sales video, if you make a video out of that script, you don't want to be talking about any course or any like things that you have to sell or anything like that. You just want to follow the script. But then you want to introduce the course by saying something like, I was receiving a lot of questions about this specific subject on social media, and so that's why I decided to create a step-by-step course showing you exactly how to get X, Y, Z. You can frame it this way. I mean, that's usually how it's happened, right? You start posting content about stuff and then people ask you, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? And then you get all the same question all the time, and so you create a course. So that's kind of a natural way. At some point you don't mention the price, you don't mention anything, you just say something like that, like I was getting a lot of questions, or my friends keep asking me, oh, I was doing that, like, oh, I was making music, and then I had a lot of friends that were asking me, oh, I was doing to make this result or to make this music, and so I decided to create a step-by-step course showing you exactly how to do X, Y, Z, and X, Y, Z should be the main benefit that they are looking for. Now, then you're going to share the benefits of the course, like overall benefits. So that will be the benefit of them having the main result you promise. You need to inspire them on that. For example, if I want to create a course about you know, creating your online business and start making six figures, the benefits would be that you will be able to be financially free, you will be able to be time independent, work whenever you want, be your own boss, be financially free, spend more time with your family, you know, the end benefit. And then you need to give them the benefit of them following action and taking action on your course, following and taking action on your course. So each main benefit, you have to break it down. For example, if your course is like 5 modules, one module is one subject, you need to give the benefit of each of them. For example, to come back to the weight loss example, one of the main benefits will be like you will finally have a proper workout routine that suits your lifestyle, that you will be able to follow to. You will know exactly how to shop for groceries, you will feel more healthy, you will have more self-confidence, you will be more attractive, and this will improve your dating life, like big picture benefits. Also, you can show them what they will have within the next 48 hours, within a week or within a month. For example, if they join your course about weight loss, within 48 hours, they will have a meal plan that's ready for them, and they will be able to start meal prepping and have all their meals ready for next week, or they will have like a workout plan. Like, what small wins will they get once they join the course? 7, you need to give the course curriculum and showing all of the things that they are going to learn. Don't just write like, oh, video 1, introduction, video 2, workout, video 3, meal prep, video 4. No, you need to turn that into benefit, bullet points. Each line that you're going to write needs to be like a small headline, like we talked about previously. So it could be like how to get X without doing Y, how to get this in that amount of day. Answering question, 5 ways to do that. You know, write bullet points and benefits for each module of your course. Like you can see on the screenshot here, how to choose a name for your website and create a logo, how to install Shopify theme and make the most of it. Those are not my best one, to be honest, but usually you can say something like how to create a website without having to be a developer. Sorry, how to grow on YouTube without having to pay for ads, how to create a YouTube channel without showing your face, how to buy for groceries to lose weight without spending thousands each month at Whole Food, right? How to cook healthy without taking too much time. Like, try to be convincing in each of the specific bullet point. And each bullet point doesn't need to be a video in your course, right? You can have one video, a big video in each module that's like, you know, 20, 40 minutes, 1 hour long, where you go through all of the things that there is to cover about that subject. But then you want to write each specific bulletproof, that will talk about that. And so the way you design it, because I think it's quite important, you want to have like the main title of the module, what is the main benefit of that step, and then bullet point, to describe all of the small benefits of that step. And then at the end of this module, you will have in front of you what they will get, right? The small wins that we were talking about previously. So at the end of this module, you will have your workout plan that's ready, and you will be able to start going to the gym. Or like at the end of this module, you will have your meal prep, your meal plan that's ready for the next 3 months, and that will allow you to lose weight. So that's how I would break it down for the course curriculum. So you do that for each steps or each module of your course. If you have 5, you do 5 like this, and then that's one of the most important things, because when people are joining a course, they're like, okay, what I'm going to get actually. And in this, you shouldn't tell them exactly how to do it, right? You should say like how to install, like there should be some curiosity. You shouldn't say everything exactly how you're going to teach them to do, right? Because if they know already how to do it, they have no interest in joining your course. So you can keep some curiosity in this situation, like 5 unknown methods to grow on TikTok without showing your face, right? They'll be like, oh, what is these 5 methods? Like, I don't know. I know 2 maybe, but what are the 3 other one, right? You don't want to actually say out the method, like, oh, this method, because then they might know. Then once you're done with that, you want to move on to testimonials and social proof. And this is really important because, it's best to have testimonials and social proof. Share as much testimonials as you have. If you already have some students, some customers in your course, ask them for testimonial. A good thing to do if you want to get customer testimonial is first to automate it. Set up an automatic email sequence that will send an email automatically once someone completes your course asking for testimonial. You can offer them like a 3-hour coaching call or some kind of free gift, give them some incentive so they give you a testimonial. If you don't have any testimonial, let's say you're starting your first online course and you don't have any testimonial, that's fine too. But ask yourself, did you help some people within your niche? Maybe you sat down with a friend and you helped them lose weight, or you help them, give them, workout advice. Can you ask them for a testimonial of them saying, oh, this guy really helped me, or something like that? It should be legit, right? Don't create fake testimonials. You can share also your own results. If you have had some result in the past, and to come back to come back in the weight loss niche, if you just lost 20 kilos, you can just share your transformation, right? That's pretty self-explanatory as a testimonial. The goal here is to show that what you're talking about is working, and that there's a high likelihood of people getting the result that they want if they buy your course. If you are posting on social media and you have some comments of people thanking you, saying, oh, I just watched this video, it really helped me do this and that, you can include like screenshots of those comments, just to show that there are some people that are getting valuable advice from you. That's always a good thing. For example, comments on TikTok, on YouTube, of people saying, oh, I've been watching a YouTube video and I just achieved this result. You can take a screenshot of that and put it on your sales page. That's good social proof. If you have followers on social media, include a screenshot to your social profile showing that thousands of people are following you and stuff like that. Then frequently ask questions. So there will be a section on your sales page where you need to answer the questions that people are likely to ask you. You need to put yourself in the shoes of your followers, of your people that might be interested in your course, right? Most of the time people are interested in buying a course, but they are not sure if this will be the right fit for them because they feel that they are special, right? I mean, everybody feels like they're special. I mean, I feel like I'm special. You most probably feel like you're special, but everybody is the same. We all go through the same things, but everybody feels like they're in a special situation, right? And so you need to be specific on your frequently asked question section and answer the question that they might have. The big three thing that people will always say is, oh, can this work for me if I don't have the time? And so you need to reply, yes, I designed this course in a way that you can apply it at your own rhythm. You can allocate 1 hour per day whenever you have free time to take action on this and get this result, right? I mean, you want to be transparent about the things that you're saying, right? If you actually need 5 or 10 hours a day, don't say that, but you need to structure your course in a way where everybody can follow it at their own pace, and even if they don't have a lot of time, right? So time is a big thing. Can I start my online business even if I have a full-time job and I don't have a lot of time? You can say, yes, I break down everything so you can take 30 minutes of action each day in order for you to get this end result. So that's one thing. The second thing is can I do this if I don't have the money, for example? Can I start my own business if I don't have the money? And so you should be able to answer, yes, I created this course in a way that you can use free traffic sources to grow your business and you don't have to spend on marketing, okay? Then it will really depends on your niche. For example, in the music production, people will ask me sometimes oh, will this work for me if I don't have the right equipment, if I don't have the right software, right? So you want to think about your niche, what are the questions that people might ask you. In the music production, they were oh, can this work for me if I don't know music theory and I cannot play the piano, okay? Can this work for me if I don't know how to create a website? Can this work for me if I'm not a developer, I'm not tech savvy? Will I be able to start this online business if I'm struggling with tech stuff, Can this work for me if I don't have the skills to do X, Y, Z, right? Does it work if I don't have any XYZ, again, equipment, software, things that they might not have that they might think is an obstacle from them getting the end result. Will this work for me if I'm a straight beginner? If I've never done anything like that before, I've never learned anything about that subject, can this course work for me? And so you need to write those questions and answer to them, right? You say, yes, it will work for you because the course can really a beginner achieve this result even if you have never done it before. And also, then it depends who you're trying to sell your course to. Is it like more beginner oriented, advanced, intermediate? But you can also have the same questions that say like, will it help me if I'm advanced? I already have this result. Will it help me to go to the next level? Okay. Then a frequent question is like, how do I access the course? How to pay? Is the course live? Do I have to be at a specific location? Some people are not so familiar with online courses. They don't really know like, how is it going to work? Is it going to be a phone call or Zoom call? Is it like pre-recorded videos on a membership area? So you need to be specific and talk to them through the work process. You can write something like, the course, I mean, you want to explain obviously how your course is going to happen, but most online courses is like, you can click on the button below, enter your detailed information, select your payment plan, and then you will get a link to access the membership area where you will find all the videos, all the training videos that you can watch at any time, access on your computer anytime, and you can ask questions by email through our priority support, right? So talk them through the work process and so they understand better. Now, one powerful thing that you can do at the end of the sales page is show them the cost of the alternatives. So that means there's a few things to talk about that. First, showing them the cost of not acting today, the cost of not having the result. This is an easy one if you're talking about anything that's saving money or something like that, saving money or making money, or saving money or making money. For example, if you help people to start an online business and you will help them make $1,000 a month, that's $12,000 a year. If they wait 6 to 12 months and are not acting today, it's like they're potentially losing $6,000 to $12,000, right? But most of the niches where there's not like a money-making endeavor or like goal, you can find the cost of not acting today, but usually it's not measurable financially. For example, let's say you overweight, you're obese, the cost of not acting today is that for another year or 3 years, you will be in a bad health, and this might bring you a lot of healthcare bills. You will have to see the doctor. The pain that will compound the medication that you might have to take because of your diabetes, like stuff like that. I mean, you want to show them what is going to happen if they don't act and join your course today. How is their life going to look like if they don't do anything in the next 5 years? They're going to be in the same situation, they're going to have the same problem, and it will most probably be even harder than it is today. Now, the cost of the alternatives is to show them the cost of other traditional solutions and the price of that, because that's really powerful, because then you can compare the price of your course compared to the, For example, one of the one I was using in the music production niche. So my course was teaching people how to become a professional producer and make music on your computer. I was saying, okay, if you want to do it another way, you could go to like a music university, stuff like that for music producer, and the cost of that was like 10,000 euro per year, right? For 3 years. So total cost 30,000 euro. But my course was like 400, and so it makes like a no-brainer when you say, if you want to have this result, you have this option that's 30,000 or this option that's 400. Which one would you like better? Okay. And so it also creates an encore price, because the easiest way to sell a $1,000 watch is to put it next to a $10,000 watch, because in comparison, the $1,000 watch will feel cheap, right? So first it creates an encore price, and then it creates some kind of like, it looks like a better deal that it is. So try to find the cost of other solution. It can be a monetary cost, the amount of money that they have to spend, or the time that they have to spend. For example, one alternative could be that they try to figure out by themselves, buy 10 books on the subject, spend hours and hundreds of hours of their time, and so that's a cost that you can write down as well, right? Because if for them to find this solution, they need to spend 200 hours working and buy 10 books at $15 a piece. That's like 115 bucks plus 200 hours of their time. That might be like $20 an hour. That's an extra $400. And then if you have a course that's 99, it seems like a good deal. So breaking down the price to per day, if that works if your course is not really that expensive. For example, if you have like I don't know, if you have a course that's like $100, you can compare that to the fact of them like eating out once a month. It's like, oh, the price of this cost is like, if you, how to frame it, you have to compare it to expenses that they have on a daily basis that they don't even realize, because you want to show them that, okay, you're spending this money on that thing that doesn't really matter for you. So like, if this really matters for you, the price of $100 shouldn't be a problem, because I mean, you're going to eat out every week and you pay $100 at a restaurant. Like, this thing is a bit cheaper than that, so it shouldn't be a problem for you, right? Or if you can break it down to daily, for example, oh, you can get all of this for less than the price of a cup of coffee at Starbucks each day, right? Let's say you have a course that's $100, and I don't know how much is Starbucks in the US, maybe like $4 or $5 a day. That would be like 150. So if your course is at that price point of like 100, you can say like, oh, give this example. Sorry. One thing that you can put emphasis on if your course is going to save them money, save them time, or make them money, is to tell them that the course will pay for itself once you make one sale. Let's say you help people start, I don't know, some kind of cleaning business, right? You help them go and clean windows, and your course is $100, and you say, oh, this course will pay for itself once you get your first clients and you will get your first windows. After that, you will be able to make $2,000-$3,000 per month, and you will get to keep all for itself. So basically, this course is free. All you need to do is follow the process, and then you will get your first customer and you make your money back. So you don't really have any risk here, okay? Then you want to include some bonuses and stack up value. So it can be anything from like templates, emails that you use, or like scripts. If you use any software, spreadsheets, Google Docs, checklist, anything that you can think of that you can add on to your course that will help them have a better result. It could be resources, some kind of ebook, some kind of anything that you can think of. For example, in the music production, I had like template to use on the music software. I had sound packs. It can be like, sometime I would share in my other courses my sales funnel, email script, webinar script, like anything that they can just use and implement in their own situation. You can give access to a private Facebook group, a private community, and the way you said it is not like, oh, you will get access to a Facebook group, but you say, if you join this course today, you will get access to a private community of like-minded people, and this will allow you to get better results, because I mean, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and so you want to be surrounded by other people that, having results and already in this mindset, and so that's the way you present it. If you want to really increase the value of your online course and increase the price, you can include like weekly Zoom coaching call or like bi-monthly or stuff like that. It's really up to you. That's something that people really like, because there's some kind of support. They can ask you questions and stuff like that. So that's something that you can include as well in the bonuses. I wouldn't recommend doing that for a cheap course, but for anything that's above like a few $100s, if you have quite a good amount of customers, that might make sense. You don't want to be giving access to weekly group call to people that pay a cheap price, and then if you don't have any customer, you tied in for like a year doing weekly calls and they paid you only like $100, so that doesn't make any sense. You could have like priority support. They can ask you any question and they get an answer within 48 hours. You can have like you can include like lifetime access and unlimited updates, and you say like, if anything changes on that specific subject, I will create an update and you get access to it for free. So yeah, lifetime access, unlimited updates, that's the thing that you can count as bonuses. So yeah, if you can think of any other bonus, you can include in that. Now, guarantee, this can be really a life changer, a game changer, sorry, because like I said, people are skeptical, right? They're like, okay, this course looks nice, but I don't know this guy. you know, what if I pay this course and then the course is not good, or like I don't get the result? So there's a lot of guarantee that you can make. First, action-based guarantee, we will refund you if you do X, Y, Z and don't get Y result. So if you join my course about music and you actually follow the lessons and apply them in your music and you're not able to create a beat that you're satisfied and that you're happy with, we will refund you, okay? That's an action-based guarantee. They need to take action in order to be eligible for the refund guarantee. So if you join the course and actually go to the gym 3 times a week, like we say, and eat the food that we say in the program, and you don't get to lose 5 pounds, we will refund you. You want to be specific with that, okay? And be upfront and tell them that they have to take action, okay? Another one that you can have is a satisfaction guarantee, 30-day, no question asked guarantee, where it's like, join the course, look at it by yourself, you have 30 days to get a refund. Then it's really up to you. I like action-based guarantee better because satisfaction guarantee tends to attract people that are not really interested, and they're like, oh, I'm just looking around, and then they watch your content, maybe they don't want to pay for it, and then they will ask for you for a refund. So action-based guarantee, at least they need to take action and apply the things that you show. But by the way, you might think, oh, I don't want to have a guarantee, then a lot of people will ask for a refund and stuff like that. But by you having a guarantee, yes, you will have more refund, but you will have also way more people buying, and so it will make up for those refunds that you will have, okay? So that's one thing. I recommend strongly to have a guarantee on any course that you sell, because like I said, like the difference, you might have like double the amount of refunds. I mean, you might have like a few refunds now and then, but you might double your conversion rate and have twice more customers. So it makes sense mathematically. Guaranteed time frame. The longer the guarantee, the better. Like you might think that, oh, I'm just going to do like a 30-day guarantee, but if it's in 30 days, people are more likely to write it on their calendar or just to keep thinking about it. But if it's in like 1 year or 3-year guarantee, you're like, oh, I have time, it's fine. And then they just forget about it, right? I mean, let's say your fridge, you might have like a 5 years guarantee, you don't even know about it. But if it's like you buy this thing on Amazon and it's like 30 days guarantee, you remember, okay, oh, it's been a few weeks, I have this item I want to return, blah, blah, blah. And then most of the time you return the item by the time, right? But if it's a long guarantee, like the longer the better. You can do 1 year, usually that works well. So an advanced guarantee that can be really powerful if used right. If you don't get X by Z, by that date, after following and taking action on this course, I will refund you and give you $50, $100 out of my pocket as an apology for wasting your time. You should do this if you're really confident about what you're promising, right? I mean, in all the guarantees. I mean, in the first place, you should make a course if you're really convinced, if you're really convinced about what you're teaching, right? But when you're doing some promises like that and guarantees, you want to make sure that they will actually achieve the result if they follow through. Otherwise, you will end up refunding people and losing money. So this is really powerful because they have nothing to lose, and even more, they can win something. Like if they join your course, they don't get the result, they get money on top of getting a refund. So that's really powerful. Basically, the point of the guarantee is to show them that they have nothing to lose by joining their course. You want to tell them like, okay, the only thing you can lose right now is 5 minutes of your time by joining this course today, because if it doesn't work for you, we will refund you 100%. But if it works for you, you will get this great result that you're looking for, and that's really valuable. So basically, all you can lose right now is just a few minutes of your time by joining this course and getting started on this today. If it works for you, you will have this result that you want. If not, we'll refund you 100%. So if they're convinced in that, it will make the sale more easier. And then at the end of the sales page, you want to make like a summary of what you will get today, showing them the value of what they will get, doing a recap of all the benefits of joining your course, breaking down the value of every single thing, and showing them, okay, if I would to sell that separately, it would be, $200, $300, $400, and then stack them up and show what's the total value. And the total value should be at least 10x the actual price that you're selling your product. For example, in this example on the right side, it's a course I created about e-commerce. all of the modules and the bonuses and stuff like that, they are worth $5,858, but the program is only $497, sorry. So that's like less than 10%. So they feel like it's a great deal. And it needs to be legit, right? Don't write like random numbers. Like those prices that I listed are actually, you know, fair market value. Like, you know, small e-commerce course could sell for $197, $297. And here they have all of these things that will help them achieve the end result for this small price. When writing the price, I mean, that's like a small detail, but don't make your price big. Make it small in comparison to another bigger price. So like you see this big price of like 5,000, quite big and in red, and then the actual price it's only 5 times 99. So that's not like, first they will only see 99 subconsciously, and the fact that it's smaller, and that seems like the price is smaller in terms of size, right? Not on the amount type of thing. For the price, I recommend you choose a psychological price. So like instead of having 100 be 99, it looks smaller. Like you might argue that people know it's kind of the same, but I mean there's like numbers showing that, statistics showing that it will improve your conversion rate. You can offer payment plans if you have a product that's like more than $100 or anything like that. You can offer payment plans. For example, like this course is $497 or $599, because people might like, okay, I might just pay $99 per month. It's more affordable. You will having payment plan, like you can really increase the amount of sale. You will have people not going through and paying all the payment plan, but at the end of the day, it's still worth it, because without that, you wouldn't have made that amount, that sale in the first place. The price in your sales page, or if you are creating a sales video, especially if you're creating a sales video, never say the price out loud. Never say the price, okay? Because if you change the price in the future, you will have to edit your video again, and like that's a mess. If you create a flash sale for 48 hours and you say a price in the video and then you write another price on the page, that's a mess. So never say the price in your video. On the sales page, never write the price at the top or at the beginning of the page. When the mindset here, when people are arriving on your sales page, they should be thinking that it's some kind of blog post or some kind of priced video that you've made for them. So never mention the price on the top, just keep it like after the second half of your sales page. When you bring down like after the course curriculum, basically, because that's where you build enough value, or you can keep it till the very end if you want. So build up value, like I said, 10x of your price. I can show you a few of my sales page that I wrote. So here's a sales page that I wrote in the music production niche, and it looks like this. So the 7 steps to producing like the pros, smooth audio and melodies that stick. It was written in French, translated to English, so it looks like this. You've got a sales video where it's basically a summary of the sales page. When I first started in music production, I was in the same situation as you. So like I told you, like describing their problems. And then I found the solution. Most people are doing it wrong. Here's the way to do it. And then, something that I didn't touch on. Yeah, I will come back to that later. So here's what you're going to learn in this program. Step 1, okay. There's some kind of visual to it, but I go through the same things as I mentioned to you, like how to do this type of music. After this module, you will have this result. Okay, after following this course, you will be able to create your music step by step. You will have this smooth audio and like a professional sound. You will have inspiring music. You will be able to find good melodies, like the main benefits of the course, basically. How does it work? How do you get access to the program, showing inside of the membership area? By joining the program, you get access to a private and secure membership area. You can access them lifetime, online learning platform. This is like a bonus with private coaching calls, bonuses, and then a summary of what they get, and then the price, the guarantee, testimonials, like screenshot emails that I get from customers, or like video testimonials, or like people sending me pictures on Snapchat and stuff like that. And then the questions, frequently asked questions. How do I access the program? Blah, 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 stuff like that. summary of what you will get, and then guarantee again. And so that's pretty much it. And then something that I wanted to touch on was like including some urgency and authority plus other things. So you can create like a special offer for the launch of your course, limited time offer, because your urgency makes people act and take action, because we tend to procrastinate if you know that there's this course out there, but there's nothing that's motivating you to take action. No, you will tend to put it off and never do it. So if you have a special offer for the first 10, 15, 20 people, if they join, they get this free other course, or they get this free bonus, or they get free 1 hour coaching one-on-one with you, or free. Try to think of something that they want that they can get for free for the first 10 that join. You can have like a limited time offer, like a discounted price. So get this course for like 50% off until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And after that, I will bump up the price to, to what it is. It's like a special launch offer. When you do that, you want to find a reason. Oh, just for my birthday, 48-hour flash sale, you can have this course for 50% off. After that, I put it back to the full market price. Or you can create some scarcity, like I only accept 50 students at a time because I want to be able to answer to their question and take care of them on the private community. And so there are a few spots left right now, some kind of scarcity like that. Something that you can do is also showing why they should listen to you. You should have done that, like you should do that all along your sales page. You can include that in a few paragraphs of your sales page, but showing them that you have authority and why they should listen to you. What have you been able to achieve in this specific niche that will make them think that you are the right person to learn from, right? Demonstrate what you say. If you say like, oh, actually, did you know that having a restrictive diet will slow down your metabolism, and it's actually counterproductive and you should eat more? Because there's been this study that says that you actually should put a screenshot of the study or prove what you claim, right? Don't just say, oh, here's how to make $5,000 in a week with this strategy. Then put a screenshot of you actually having done it and making $5,000 in a week. Prove what you say, because a lot of people claim stuff online, so people are kind of resisting to marketing, and so you want to prove your claim. Okay, you can show numbers, you can show facts, you can show proof, you can show anything to prove your point. Okay, negative marketing, that's kind of powerful because it makes you not come as salesy. If you, in your sales page or in your course, in your sales video, you should always include some kind of negative marketing. It's like a reverse psychology. You want to say something like, this is not for you if you are in this situation. This course to lose weight is not for you if you are lazy and you don't want to go to the gym. I'm looking to work with motivated people, and so if you are really lazy and you want to just eat ice cream all day and lay on your couch, don't join this course, okay? Because when you do that, it shows that you're not desperate to make a sale. It shows that you're not trying to convince anyone and that you're not desperate. And people don't want to buy stuff from people that are desperate, right? If you show that you don't need to make a sale, then it will attract more people. Basically, it's the same in dating, right? The people that are really desperate to get a partner, they're usually like, they're weird, right? They would do stuff that they're so desperate, then it's putting off other people. So you need to show that, and it's true, right? For example, I have a course about dropshipping where I teach people how to start a dropshipping business. I say something like, this is not like a get-rich-quick scheme. You will not be able to make $1 million in the next few weeks, and it takes some hard work. It's not like passive income. So if you just want to, get rich quick without doing anything, this is not for you. Okay. So include something like that in your sales page. It's really great, and it will filter out the bad customer anyway. You need to have realistic and believable promise. If the thing that you're promising, they are not believing it, they don't think that they can achieve this result, they will not buy the course. So you need to break it down for them. You need to show other people that have done it. You need to have something realistic, right? Even if you knew it, if you have a course that teaches people how to make $100 million in the next 3 months, like most people would not believe that. So sometimes aim for a lesser goal than what you can actually like aim for the first step. Most people want to go from 0 to 1. Don't try to sell them to go from 0 to 10. So be realistic and have believable promises. Now, there's only so much you can do on a sales page. I mean, a lot of it comes down to them trusting you, them liking you, the way you talk, the way you write, the way you view the world. And so that's like pre-suasion. That's a good book from Robert Cialdini, pre-suasion. And so you should be able to pre-sell them on your course before them actually coming to the sales page. It could be through your emails, through the content that you're creating. Like, you should mention your course once in a while. You should mention, the authority, the result that you've been having, the problem that they have, stuff like that. Build a relationship before sending them to the sales page, because this will really facilitate the sales. And most of the time, if people already know you, like you, trust you, and you send them to a sales page, the sales page won't have much of an importance anyway, because they've already made their decision that they trust you, they like you, and that they know that you can help them. So if you have a product to sell, whatever it is, if they trust you, they will buy it. So that's something that you need to be doing all the time when you're creating content and stuff like that. So if you want to learn more about how to create and sell online courses, I mean, we've been speaking for almost an hour here about how to create a sales page, and that's only like one small part of it. If you want to start selling online courses, you should definitely get started with that, because you can really create like a 6-7 figure income, turning your passion into a hobby, selling your expertise, selling your knowledge. I've been doing that since 2016, and I'm quite passionate about it. As you can tell, I can speak hours on the subject. So if you need my help and you want me to help you, I created a free case study. I will show you exactly how to create a great offer, how to create the right course, how to choose your niche, how to grow your traffic, build a big fan base of customers that want to buy your course. I've been doing that since 2016, and I was able to go from 0 to 60,000 subscribers on YouTube, on TikTok, and on my mailing list, my newsletter. I've sold more than 2,000-3,000 online courses at this point, making 6 figures per year with that music production business. So in this free case study, I will breaking down everything with you guys and showing you step by step how you can do the same, create your online business and start selling online courses. The link is in bio. To access this free case study, you just need to click the link, enter your email, and you will get access to that free case study. I also do some coaching time, some time to time. So if you want me to help you in your coaching business, there will be maybe a link in bio where you can book like a coaching call with me or something like that. So that's it for this video. I hope you like it. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.